Hey everybody, welcome back. Just wanted to do an update here since we started the Algo for free series. And if you haven't watched this video yet, it's on August 11th on how to use the Algo trades. Please go and do that because it's very important. We're just going to go through some of the signals that we have been given so far and see how they've done, and then look at some of the signals for this week. We'll go here August 11th, MM, AXP, FDX, and Cisco. Let's start there. So we'll go with MMM. And that gave us a signal on this day. There was an instant response to it, and it is now actually signaling again. Now, if you just look at what this chart has done in the last year, it's a yearly chart here, you'll see, is it the yearly or 6 months? Let's go to it as a year. In the last year, there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 signals that have worked. One loser, two losers. I think that's it. So this will be actually a third loser. So I'm going to just change it right now. It will switch after 9 days, but I'm just going to change it right now, and because it's going to be a loser. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, there is a possibility it could spike up and still make some money within the 9-day period, but that's pretty much a loser. But it is signaling again. So we'll have to see how that one turns out. The other one that signaled was AXP, and that one worked out nicely, right? I didn't take it, but it signaled here, and you would have easily gotten 50% on your, if not more. It went from 122 as high as 127, looks like. So you got 50% on your options, if not more, on that one. Now, I did not take that one, but it was an official signal. FDX. These were given, by the way, on August 11th. So it's a signal here on FDX. You know, this one I would probably have also, I wouldn't have taken it, but I would call that a loser to a break even because you had some time there to get out of that. The other one was Cisco, CSCO, CSCO. And that one was definitely a loser. It'll switch to a loser. Actually, I wouldn't have taken that. I would have covered that before earnings. So technically, I would probably say that was a small loser. Not a big loser because you would have covered it the day before earnings. So that would have been a loser for sure. It'll change on its own, but I guess I can change it right now. Just change that color to there. And that's the other thing, by the way, if you're watching this video, never, ever, ever hold these signals through earnings. I will close them the day before. Very, very, very important. Okay, so since that time, what else was there? Let's see. Roku was not a signal. RKDA was a penny stock, not a signal trade. BYND, not a signal trade. More of a penny play, just a day trade type of thing. Roku again, traded Roku. Oh, SO. So SO did give a signal, but it didn't close below the level. But let's just look at that because it did fire a signal again. And this was the day it fired the signal. Now, it would have actually worked out really nice, but I like to see, after I get a signal, I like to see it close somewhere near the low of the day after I get a signal. But that would have worked out okay. What else we have here? Dum 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 dum. Let's see here. OSTK, that was a nice day trade. I should have turned that one into a swing trade. That was really bad of me. OSTK. That was so beautiful. I got short here at like 23.50. I should have held for this $16 liquidity. That was a shame on that one. I didn't hold that one longer. Okay. Roku, I trade that a lot. XOM. Tuesday's algo alert was XOM. Let's take a look at that. XOM. And this is the day it gave the signal. And ironically, it's signaling again. So this one gave the signal on this day. Um, long. So I don't know how that one's going to turn out, but it is signaling again. If we look at it over the last 2 years, loser, loser, winner, winner, break even, winner, winner. There's a winner right here, a winner there, a break even, a winner and a loser, and then a winner, and then this one is here. So it's firing again. We'll have to see how that one does. So let's see what else we have here. We traded Roku a lot last week. AMGN, right? So that signaled on August 14th. AMGN, let's look at that. Here was a signal. Now, I mentioned that I'm not going to take this signal. And the main reason that I decided against that is because and once it smashed this liquidity up here at 210, that was where the trade should be. So the signal just happened much later than I wanted it to, and I decided not to take that. These are 1 to 9 day trades. So if this bounces back up to 209, I will sometimes take these signals after they trigger. And you can see that Amgen is actually pretty good. I mean, it's had, I don't know what that is right there. That's, I don't know what that is there. Winner here, winner here, winner here, winner here, winner here, loser here, loser here, winner, 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 winner. So it's fairly reliable as far as the signals are concerned, but I might take that still. I haven't decided. So it might be one I leave in the coffers. NE. So NE gave a signal on Wednesday, right here. Now, this thing has gone parabolic. Okay. Now, listen. You can't just follow signals blindly. You have to think about them, right? I mean, like, yes, it's a big winner. Like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the last year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 losers in the last year. But why are these utility stocks firing, right? I mean, I had a problem with on a failed signal before too, and you can't just ignore things like that, because I did take it, but I cut it, and I didn't let it go to the full loss. I just got out of it. Now, the reason why I did take it, because if this signal was going to work, it would work almost right away. I would have wanted to see something like this, like a red day right away. The fact that it just ate that alive, there's a lot of, it's a big giant heat wave going on in the States right now. So all utility companies are booming due to all this crazy weather that's going on. So, you can't take those things, you got to take those things into consideration. You can't just take things just because they signal, right? So I actually didn't lose very much on that at all. My puts actually stayed high in value. Um, and what else was there? Roku, Roku. I made most of my money on the SPY this week. I had three really big SPY trades short, and most of my money came from the SPY and Roku. Um, T fired us in. Well, right now we're just talking about the signals. So T fired here, and um, I love this daily chart. I think this daily chart, I think this is, I was really surprised on, I actually day traded it here off of this level right here at 34.58. I thought for sure this was going to get eaten for breakfast. I have a target down here. There's some trend line liquidity here at 32. So I think this is a great trade because the options are only like 80 cents. And so I don't know how I'm going to deal with it right now. I might just cut it. The options I think I paid 80 cents for them. They're like 60 or 55 cents. So not in a big losing situation. Um, I think this has got lots of room to go lower. So that being said, there's all the signals since we started the signal service. Now, I've been writing a lot of negative. See, I day traded this with a stop of 50 cents, but then I got out of it fast at break even because intraday, when this level, what I was hoping for, this level right here, should have rejected, but I just got out of it, cut that day trade, break even. I'm still holding this. I'm still holding the option. So, what's going on in the markets? We had some good numbers come out. Well, not good numbers, but better numbers come out. You can see the Philly Fed came out a little bit better than expected. It's still worse than the day before or than the month before. And here we have a slight improvement on the Empire State. So I think there's some positive news that have hit the market. Also, whenever Trump sneezes about, China, the market just goes up like crazy. And there was also some news out on Friday about the Fed selling bonds to reduce the risk of the yield curve going inverted. So there might be some follow through on Monday. I still have a one SPY put open right now, along with my T puts. That's pretty much it right now, and so I think that's it. So what am I going to do this week? I'm just going to wait. Now let's talk about the signals this week because that's kind of a little bit interesting because right now today there's a bunch of signals that are flashing. So we have Bank of America just signaled along. Now I really like this level. They just took out this liquidity down here and it's signaling off of this level. Now that's usually a pretty reliable signal. On top of that, JP Morgan also signaled after it picked up some liquidity here. So we've got two financials that are signaling longs here. And so that is a little concerning to me because if the financials find a bottom here, there's room for them. I mean, these could easily run to 112 and Bank of America could easily run to 28.85. That's very realistic. That's the point of control of these two things. So with these two signals on the financials, I'm not going to take them because I don't like to take long signals in with so much negative fundamentals coming out there, but they could work. So I'm just personally better at shorting, and it's my thing. I'm not very good at longs. I don't know why. It's just, if you look at my track record, if you look at my numbers, I average well over 70% on my shorts eventually, where my longs I'm like 55, 56%. So I don't know why. It's just the way it is, and my data supports it. So I just do what makes me the most amount of money. But I do think these two signals on BAC and JPM should be respected, right? So that being said, I may cut my SPY trade on Monday morning. It's 6 o'clock now. I don't know. I guess we could take a look and see what the SPY is doing after hours right now. Let me just go to here. Chart settings, equities, highlight area. So there we have it. Um, it's not even open yet. It's not even open yet. So we'll have to see what the futures are doing right now. I don't have the futures on here. We don't follow the futures that much anymore. I don't trade commodities hardly at all anymore. So we'll see. We'll see where they open, right? I guess we could find out. But so I'm going to hold it till probably 11 o'clock. I'm short the SPY from 287. And so I'm going to hold that till around 11 o'clock and decide on whether or not I want to cut that. But based on the fact that JPM and BAC are signaling longs, I think that this was the level that I thought the SPY was going to test. But this is personally what I think is going to happen. I think we're probably going to, what I was really expecting to happen is to kind of stay in kind of this level right here, right, for the month. That's what I thought was going to happen for the month. Right, I thought we were going to stay somewhere between 295, 280. That's where I think we're going to park, somewhere in here for the month, and this ends up becoming a balance zone, right? I'm not super negative this month, but I am bearish this month, and so I thought somewhere in here was where we were going to balance out the month. The remainder of the month is what when I say the month, I mean the remainder of the month. Okay, so we'll see how that happens, and yeah, there you go. So see you guys Monday morning around 11 o'clock. There's the signals. Bye for now. Love you all. Ciao.